Last week, we showed you the events that have contributed to our 3.5-month hiatus. Between then and now, 2 months has passed, and this episode has been filmed throughout those 2 months. Trying to get our shit together throughout this time, and we thought we were seeing the light at the end of the tunnel after deciding to take a plunge and fork out the 9K for our truck and caravan to get transported from WA to Victoria. Little did we know, our troubles were only just beginning. It gets worse.
Kids are in the car. I'll tell you what would be funny, because it's a bit of a, look, I've got nothing against these cars, but it's definitely not the truck. It's a bit of a fall from grace. So I'll tell you what I'm going to hit them with. An epic montage. What's up?
She so badly wants to get down here to see you.
What's going on?
Wow. It's been a little while since she's been around border properly.
Why are we here?
Oh, the truck driver just messaged us, the truck driver that's got our truck and caravan on it, and he's running about 45 minutes late, so we thought we'd stop off at this beautiful inlet.
That we stumbled
for a
on?
nice swim.
We're not swimming in that.
We are not swimming. We've got our jumpers on and our pants on, but it's all right. The kids were so excited to come to the river, the lake I think they called it.
We're clearly not locals.
Hi guys, we're at 58. What did you do? Yeah, it was broken out there.
What would I do if it was broken out there?
Yeah.
But what would you do if it was all broken out there?
I think I would just go and fix it with a battery.
With a battery?
Do you know what this reminds me of? The very first episode we made for these guys, on the Oodnadatta track, we pulled off to Malurina station, and when we pulled up, the kids were throwing the rocks into the water. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The boys were both in nappies, and Evie was obviously a couple of years younger.
Evie was.
And there was the dog as well. And the boys were throwing the rocks and pissing themselves laughing. To this day, they still love throwing rocks in the water, don't they? That was about 2 years ago.
Watch and learn, y'all.
Oh, he's going in.
What the hell happened?
I had to go, but I had to stop.
It went there.
I think Rosie is running away.
We've got 2 point of views.
Yeah, I got it.
Inception.
This is what we film with, guys.
And yes, you did hear it correctly. We ended up booking the truck and caravan on a freight truck after still no contact from Cruiser Industries, nor their solicitor. So we now actually have no way of contacting them. So matters had to be taken into our own hands. Life just doesn't stand still. We were off to see our home after 2.5 months without it.
It came on 2 trucks.
There's 2 of them.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Oh, baby. Are we gonna live in that one?
That's our caravan, you buffet.
Are we gonna live in it?
Our caravan. Let's go have a look. Boys, careful. Yeah.
Pardon?
How cool's that?
You're trying to get the truck off, aren't they?
Yeah, the truck and the caravan. Let's go talk to the man. Yeah, what's the go with the 2 trucks? You organised the shipping. What happened?
All I said, we don't want 1 truck, we want 2.
Is that exactly why is there 2 trucks, Mum?
No, it's just, I didn't even know until now.
The trailer was in the process of being built, and they just put ramps on the back of it. So there's no jack to get the rams down. So I've got to winch the rams down with the truck winch.
Your sounder is like,
Bad.
is the best for it.
But yeah, I must have been hitting it the whole way. No. Oh, the
At least our suspension still works.
hold on, a little bit.
Just when we thought the worst of our nightmare was behind us, our truck and caravan arrived to us, but not in the condition we had left it in.
So this scene here was originally filmed because it was supposed to be our fun and happy reunited time with our truck and caravan, and it just wasn't that. Just for some context, we have filmed this section and put it in this episode at the very last minute as we possibly could. All the details we're explaining here are like what's happened up to date, as recent can be. As blind Freddie could even see from this footage, our caravan and our truck, but mainly our caravan, has arrived on the back of a freight truck. Not how a caravan should arrive on the back of a freight truck. The A-frame is strapped down hard and flat to the flatbed of the truck, which actually we could see it wearing straight through the flatbed of the truck. No air in the airbags, which that caravan always has to ride on with air.
Yeah, so the caravan was sitting hard on its bump stops, on its axles.
And God knows from first sight what had happened to that caravan for it to have the shower hatches all taped shut. We since found out why, which we'll tell you about soon, but like initial thoughts, we've seen our truck and caravan for the first time and thought, holy hell, what has happened?
What's going on? We were so excited, and it turned to dread.
How happy we are.
Is it as sexy as you remember?
Even more.
And then we even tried to hide our sheer dread,
Panic
when we saw even the truck arriving and the sounder on the back of the boat hitting the ramps as well.
So the rear ramps on the flatbed to get the truck off that go up and down were pushed up hard against the sounder, and it smashed into the sounder during transport because obviously the truck's got suspension, so it's moving. The transport truck's got suspension, so it's moving, and it was just smashing into each other.
Which, mind you, is exactly what's supposed to happen, which is with the truck moving.
Which is the sounder gets smashed.
Our caravan was supposed to be up hitch of some sort, and the air in the airbags just exactly the way we gave it to them, and it should be able to just move freely on the back of the truck.
Typically when a caravan is being freighted, the van is placed on the flatbed of a truck in the forward-facing position, sitting level. The drawbar is typically on a hitch that is strapped to the trailer, or even could be rested on tyres in order to keep the A-frame off the bed of the truck. The caravan should be restrained from the wheel ends, allowing it to rock on its own suspension, and if the caravan has airbag suspension, like ours, you do not want it riding on the bump stops. In our case, none of these things were done.
But it didn't. It arrived like this. So this was our first panic moment. We thought, it was about 6 o'clock at night and it was getting really dark. We had the whole family, all of us were there because we were so eager to see it all arrive. We've had it unloaded in the big open paddock area straight across the road from our warehouse because we're storing it. We were going to leave it at the warehouse overnight, right? Just for the night. It's so dark, but we watched them take about 4 hours to remove our truck and our caravan off of both of the beds of their flatbeds. And we even, I'll show you this as well, we could even see from our naked eye, which appeared to be a skull drag of the front of our A-frame off of the back of their flatbed truck. We tried to tell them, we tried to say it was like getting damaged perhaps. They assured us they knew what they were doing. Spoiler alert. Whatever. You can see it here. Anyway, it was dark, so at about 11 o'clock at night, all the kids were hungry, tired. We thought, let's just hitch the caravan onto the truck, get it to our warehouse across the road, across the little back street, leave it there for the night, and we'll come and assess the damage in the morning.
It'll be fine. Just don't tell Mum.
We came in the morning, assessed the damage, and it was way worse than what we thought.
I don't know
Worse.
how you bend an axle on that caravan, or axles.
Bent
The
out.
wheels were pointing flat, like it was like, you know, those futuristic flying cars with the wheels that go like.
If you don't laugh, you cry, but it was.
Well, we did cry, but we're over it now, I guess.
Both of the wheels, obviously, of the caravan are supposed to line up with each other. The front wheels were like this, and the back wheels were normal, but we haven't assessed really the damage on the back axle. So that next morning, the damage was the front axle of the caravan severely bent, like this, down, not drivable. The front of the A-frame, the speed liner, has been scraped off the chassis from what we predicted at the time. It's been skull dragged off the freight truck. Our bump stops came compressed like tiny little pieces of.
They were no more. They'd been smashed, yeah.
Even after being able to get our airbags up, they still have a big like hole in them from where they've been sitting the whole time. When the freight drivers arrived, they did tell us at the time, and they literally told us this to our face, that along the travel somewhere, one of the side of the airbags lost air on the caravan. So they've taken it upon themselves to try and find a compressor somewhere in our setup. We've since also found out this next morning that they've broken the front toolbox latches, that front toolbox doesn't shut anymore because the latches are broken. Our compressor to our truck's broken, been left on and overheated.
They hadn't called me, I could have just told them where it was. But
they didn't. So we had no idea that any of this happened until they arrived with it. And they said the airbags went down on one side. We tried to find how to pump them up. For the life of us, couldn't figure out or couldn't pump them up for whatever reason. So we just let the airbags down on the other side and pulled everything tight. Holy hell. What? What? Like, just call us. We didn't receive a phone call. We didn't know anything until they arrived. They also said that during the trip, they had to break into our caravan to, again, we had given them the keys, so if they had called us, we could have just said, just grab the keys, you can go in. Both of the shower hatches kept coming open, and you can see that the latches on the shower hatches, like, I find it very hard to believe how they can just come undone unless some severe.
That caravan must have been getting smashed, like just whipped back and forth, and like obviously being hard on the bump stops. The vibrations must have been crazy. Those shower hatches, 500 by 500, 600 by 600 shower hatches, for them to move the 10 mil that would be required for that hatch to get past the latch, that caravan must have been getting smashed. Like, obviously the shelves and everything fell off the wall.
Oh yeah, the TV fell off the wall, smashed. I think the fan fell off the wall. We've done a lot of corrugations and a lot of pretty crazy roads, and we've never had any sort of interior movement at all.
Again, that suspension is the best caravan suspension in Australia. It's
we
incredible.
stand by that. We've tested that, and we believe that chassis, that suspension system is, what do you call it? Go on. The bee's knees, the duck's nuts. Seriously though, if we don't laugh, we're gonna cry. So immediately after we saw all this stuff, I've gotten on the phone to the freight company and just explained what I'm looking at, and he's gone, okay, I don't know how that's happened. Send me through the videos, photos. I sent him everything. He got back to me saying he spoke to his freight driver. Freight driver said that he didn't go into our caravan. I don't know what's happened there. We have proof of how the caravan went onto the back of their truck.
Essentially, we were meant to get the truck and caravan, we were meant to load it, and we were going to shoot off up to Bundy where Solar and Sat is, Shervy Power Products. We were moving on with our life, so we paid for the transport to get the transport over there because we weren't getting the responses from Cruiser Van. That, like, it was time to move on. It had been so long, and we were just like, this is a joke. So we took life into our own hands, as we always do. Shipped the truck over, then we were going to drive it up to Shervy, pay for all the electrical system to get done, get everything fixed, so we could move on with our life. Essentially,
this truck has had no electrical system in it.
Ages, just
a long time,
yeah.
And so we needed to get a new system put in.
Yeah, we couldn't do that now that everything had arrived the way it was. We already had prior commitments. We had All Terrain Warriors open day, and we had a family trip catching up with our family up on the Gold Coast there.
We went away, we went to Movie World and Sea World and Wet and Wild. Oh my God, the kids just freaking loved it so much. The little smiles on their faces and going on the adult roller coasters. And
Swear to God, Ellis grew about 4 years.
they had so much fun. Oh, and we had Evie's friend come and stay with us for the week, and she came as well. So Evie had a friend to hang out with.
Yeah, because we were like 6 months behind because of this whole ordeal. You know, we've spoke to you a bit before about the seasons that Australia has. So we were already meant to be up the top end by now, top end of Queensland by now. We were well behind schedule, so we just flew up there and we sort of started the insurance thing, got everything rolling. Back down in Victoria, where the caravan and truck was, we started to get assessors and all that and help them out with the insurance claim. We went up to Queensland, had a good time, and expected by the time we got back there'd be something going on. But our insurance company was KT Insurance. I would almost go as far as saying they were hopeless.
Yeah, non-existent.
Non-existent.
So we've arrived back and we've had to just get everything removed out of our caravan because it's just not livable by this point.
Yeah, so it's got no power, no water, not
We
drivable.
couldn't drive it anywhere, but like we couldn't get it
storage.
anywhere.
Where could we have put it?
So we removed all of our belongings and by this point put it into storage, and we have booked 2 Airbnbs in advance because that's all we could get at that time in Torquay, and I have dedicated my life at this point to contacting insurance companies, liaising with our insurance company, their insurance company. I booked in all the assessors for both companies. I'm still also back and forward with solicitors regarding Cruiser Industries warranty claims as we're speaking now. Their solicitor has even just wiped their hands clean with the case.
Their solicitor was unresponsive, like pretty hard to get a hold of from the start, and then it's sort of come to effect now that their solicitors sent us an email saying that he's no longer representing them, but the only way Cruiser Van will allow us to contact them is via solicitor, and now they don't have a solicitor to represent them and they won't respond to us. Like it's a shambles.
Throughout this point in time, these months that we're spending in these Airbnbs, we found a babysitter on Facebook. She came for a few days a week to help look after the kids. So I was literally dedicating my life, and I had turned into a person that I despise, like strongly despise. Like I'm gonna cry about it because spending all day, every day on the phone, just like calling insurance companies, calling solicitors. Like you had to single-handedly take over our... Can you talk now?
Yeah. So just, I suppose this is probably a good time to say this, and I'll start with me just because it sort of ties back into how upset Kyla just was then. So the last couple of months you guys wouldn't have seen us. We've been MIA. I'm not really a bloke that wants to talk about mental health, but what I will say is every night I wake up 3 a.m. on the dot with anxiety. I go and throw up in the bathroom, and I then come back to bed, and the only thing that keeps me going is the fact that my pregnant wife is laying there awake already, dealing with it in a way better way than I can. Doesn't say boo. Doesn't, like we've effectively this is our home, so we've lost our home
A few times, like in the same time.
Yeah, and
Somehow.
then I'm also flying out a fair bit to go and do the give back mission that we promised you guys that we'd do, and that's probably the only place you would have seen us, is because we feel like we can't give up. Yeah, we seen me because Kyla's just not. She's pregnant, she's sick, she's dealing with a whole bunch of stress, and I feel like it's my responsibility. We made a promise to you guys, so we're keeping it. Like I wasn't going to just stop doing that, essentially.
Guys, every single cent that has ever come through the doors of our Give Back mission has gone back into our giveaways. The whole lot has gone into getting you guys on the road. It's easy to help when life's easy, but helping when you yourself need help, this has been hard. Please bear with us here. We are really trying to keep the dream alive to get families on the road and living the dream just like us. And you never know, it could be you picking up those keys to an epic touring truck and living the life we all dream about. Guys, we thank you all, because honestly, the last few months have been tough, and those who have stuck by us and supported us without an explanation of where we've gone proves that what we are doing is worth all the effort. We've put our heart and soul into this, and we appreciate everyone that helps get these Aussie tourers on the road.
So it's been hard for us. But anyway, moving on. I don't want to make it a sob story. And
No, I'm not trying to.
yeah,
So,
you're doing well. Keep going.
why can I not talk now?
Yeah. Do you want me to keep going?
No, because I have something to say.
We've lost pieces of ourselves to try and get through this last couple of months, and we're sorry that we've been absent, and we're very sorry, and we're very appreciative of the support you guys give us. And it's just, life's not always sunshines, lollipops and rainbows, and we're just having a moment, where it's our turn to knuckle down and get things done and work hard and fight through a problem. That's what we've been doing. And through fighting through this problem, we just haven't had the time to address yous, nor have we been in a frame of mind where we were capable of smiling while we were addressing yous. So
I just want to talk. Look, our aim has not been to try and get a sob story here to try and make you guys feel sorry for us. We are fine. We just felt we needed to tell you exactly what had happened, why we've been missing, and just like seriously how hard it has been for us. We're all trying to be really lighthearted about it, but like, I don't know, I think it's because I'm pregnant. This always happens when I get pregnant, I cry a lot. I'm not a crier. We're all good. Don't feel sorry for us. This is just what happens when you travel Australia full time and your home is on wheels, and things can go a lot more wrong than they can living in a house. And we found out the hard way a few times now. We've come back stronger than ever after every time we've been pushed to the curb, and I think this time we're just going to come back even stronger again, I think.
The thing that's really stood out for me, and the things that have got us through it, is the memories of traveling, and how, like, I don't know, watching the kids grow up in places that they've grown up, and like, it's despite this rough period, like the last 3 or 4 years of our life have just been amazing, and it really makes me proud that we've done what we've done and been where we've been. And
it's really the memories that we've had traveling that have gotten us through this time, huh?
Yeah, those kids are our world, obviously, just like every parent, and things that we've done together as a family, day in, day out, and survived and had fun, and it's what's got us through, eh? It's been great.
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win.
How are we cooking them?
Drown my sorrows, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in the bottom, but my heart in a case. Head's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers for the seeds that I'm sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking for the right at the end of my road. At the end of my wrongs, I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Try to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. It's a little good news. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. All I really need is a little good news.
As we actually reflected on these times of our lives, we realised that this is actually the only life our kids know. So obviously not Evie, she's older, but the kids only know a life of living on the road. It was time for us to stand up and be the strong parents that we've always shown them that we are, and just not let anything get in the way of how we know we're supposed to live our lives. Like, that is where our kids are the most happiest, that's where we're the most happiest, free traveling on our own terms in a truck and a caravan, away from humanity. No, we like humanity, but you know, we just needed to be we just needed to be those strong parents that we've taught our kids that we are, and to bring them up as strong individuals, and enough was enough, and it was time for us to take things into our own hands.
Whether you think so or not, in our eyes, this was a really big test for us, and we decided to pass the test the best way we could in front of our kids so they could see us do it. To move forward, we essentially, until this saga's over and we've sorted our life out, we've reached out to a caravan manufacturer and just asked them to lend us a van with no end date, because we don't really understand or know where our situation's heading. They've done that.
So now we have an ex-demo caravan for the foreseeable future. So if you're seeing us around town anytime, we look very similar as we did before, but it's just a different van, slightly different van. Our dream stays alive for the time being.
We're going to try and get back to some regular videos for you guys. The one thing I will say is we're just a family. We travel Australia in a truck and a caravan and we record it. And sometimes our feelings might show through, and if we are not what you remembered us to be for a couple of weeks, just bear with us. We're
getting our mojo back.
We're doing our very best, guys.
You guys are seen as well. Like, we have been getting so many messages, beautiful messages from you guys. Inboxes, comments on our YouTube.
Beautiful to read them, but then we feel so...
Pressure.
Yeah, like the pressure, you know, and it's not just one or two, they come through a lot. And
yeah, we've had a lot, but we appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for thinking about us, and thank you so much for the messages. They are beautiful. And yes, everything is fine, apart from what we've just told you, everything is fine. And our pregnancy is going well. I'd also...
Can you stand up?
I am worried that people are getting worried there's something going on with our pregnancy.
Look at ya.
Oh,
she looks beautiful, by the way.
20-something weeks pregnant now. I think 21 weeks pregnant. We're due in November.
Honestly, I don't know how to express how much we appreciate the support we get from you guys. It was never our intention to ever be in the position that we're in, but we're like, in terms of you guys watching, and our life's changed so much, and we just are forever grateful. I think we might have lost that for a month or two, but
we won't waffle on anymore. But these next scenes are pretty funny. We got very excited when we figured out that our dream of traveling was still alive, and we got straight on our maps and planned out. We didn't plan anything. We tried to plan where we were going to go, but
we ended up going the complete opposite direction.
You have a look. We'll leave you with that, and we love you guys.
Do you fall over in front of the camera?
Yeah, because...
It's so beautiful.
Good boy. Why are you out of your seat already?
Because...
Thank you. Whatever you do not show them in here.
E-L-L-I-S.
Oh boy, go again.
E-L-L-I-S.
1 minute later.
What do you got?
Mega Dynamite.
A Mega Dino Ray.
Yeah, it's for shrink big down.
And what do you got on your head?
Glasses.
Whose are they?
Mine now, because I found them in the box.
Show me your Dino
Wally?
feeling this morning, Mum?
I'm getting better. I had a few weeks there of not wanting to get out of bed at all. Like, yeah, I'd wake up and then I just was like fumbling through the day, wasn't I? Yeah, can't figure out what to eat. Nothing would satisfy me, but everything would make me gag. I don't know, it's tough. But I'm notorious for not loving pregnancy, aren't I? I don't really like being pregnant. I love having the babies at the end, but I don't really like being
Mom, your baby.
Yeah, I do.
Hey dude, can you stop touching the lens, please? Don't touch the lens.
You keep poking our friends in the eye. I'm starting to put together a full-on dedicated video towards the pregnancy, so that's going to be like a whole separate thing for you guys because I had so many questions about it after being pregnant with Aurora, living on the road. But so far, actually, it's been better than last time being pregnant because last time we were in the thick of travelling to some remote places. Do you remember we were on our way out to Arnhem Land?
Do you remember when our dog crashed in the bushes? We had to find it.
That was funny.
So, our drone decided it didn't want to be a drone anymore, babe. Righto, boys, we're going to go looking for the drone.
Where is it? Is it in the bush?
It's in the bush. Fell out of the sky. It wasn't even my fault this time. Oh no! Oh, it's been mangled.
I was expecting there to be like a dead bird wrapped around it.
Hold it before I cry.
It's not good.
We've been looking for so long.
Yeah, on the way out to West Arnhem Land, just so ill and travelling and getting in and out of the truck whilst travelling. That was so hard.
Let's go. They are excited, eh? Are you excited, Mum?
Yeah, can I walk like this? Is it acceptable?
God help us.
But it's been a little bit better this time because I've been able to just be in a house and have like the comfort of a bed, a proper bed all day, a proper room, and like kids not annoying me.
Trying to get on the camera, mate. Stand back. Stop walking so close to the lens, Wildy.
He's excited to see our friends again because we haven't seen them in so long, have we? We've missed them.
And Evie's heat stretched as well.
Evie's had a tough day.
I'm trying to get some colour. I'm so white. I need to get colour. 3
Airbnbs now since we've been here for these 9 weeks because we can't stay still. We get itchy feet and we didn't want the kids to get too settled into a house and think this is home now. We live in a house now. They know we're just in it temporarily, so we're jumping to a few places. This one has by far been the best. They have all this space to play in and they're just loving it.
Maybe our luck was beginning to turn around because during the time that we were stuck in Torquay, the Bells Beach Rip Curl Pro Surf competition just happened to be running, and here we are seeing the grand final in real life. This is another one to add to our memory bank of things we've accidentally stumbled across whilst travelling around Australia. We couldn't contain our excitement of knowing we would be back on the road again. But do you think we could decide where to go next?
We don't really know where we're going to go next. So you now have to choose. South Australia, Flinders Ranges.
Too cold.
All of Australia. You're going to go back to the desert. That's half the Australian map. Oh, we should get that out. You know our old Australian map, and we should fill it in and show them. That is the most antique map in Australia. No one else has a map like that.
Is it in pieces?
Yeah, it's so ancient.
That's one map.
It's the oldest. No, that's the rest of the world too.
We've kept it really, really good. So
It's in good hands.
Fraser,
That's where we're going. That's my choice. I don't even need a
You've hit the nail on the head.
You want to do the Nullarbor again?
I don't. I put that over there.
Well, you do because we've got 2 Nullarbor maps.
2 Nullarbors.
You go back to Darwin, top end.
I didn't like Darwin. Darwin was my least
Darwin
favourite
was
place.
so long ago, I don't even remember.
Darwin was my least favourite place in Australia.
Okay, we've got 2 of those maps as well.
Unpopular
Oh,
opinion.
the desert, you want to go back to the desert? All right.
Yes, I love the desert.
Queensland map? Central Australia, yes or no? Do you want to go through Central Australia to get to Queensland? That's a firm no from Evie. Why not?
All right.
I want to be on the coast.
All right,
It'll go.
I'm guessing Northern Territory, Red Centre.
Hold on, slow down. No, we've done Uluru twice. We've got to wait till this baby's born first till we go back there.
New South?
Parts of it.
Midwest, Western Australia, no.
Is it the snow?
Can we go to the Kimberley?
Yeah, we've been there, but very briefly.
Is that the bungle things?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yes, that's
We bypassed them. We do need to go back. We were in a bit of a hurry when we went through the Kimberley.
Esperance, but Southwest Western Australia. Let's go back.
Well, if we are following through with our midwife, this is where we have to have the baby. So
I loved WA.
there's no one ever in the history of the universe that said, no, we're not allowed to go back to WA.
Pilbara? Someone's phone's ringing.
Hold on.
Do they not know we're in the middle of a mapping session?
My pick so far is Fraser and then Queensland after. Actually, yeah. New South Wales, like a bit of New South Wales, like the nice parts. And then after New South Wales, go up to Fraser. Then Queensland. We've done none of Queensland, only.
So I just think the time of year, if we're going to Queensland and we need to punch it out and get past Bundy.
Queensland, we definitely need that. Central Australia, we don't need that now.
Central Australia, possibly, because if you want to go up to Arkaroola and stuff and up the Strzelecki
No,
or
too cold. We're not doing
about
that. Can we just get to the hot place?
We'll go to the warm place then. Been in a warm place for the last 3 years.
So we don't need that.
Do we have to? Can we put it back in the maybe pile?
Is that where we've been? That's the gorge
we've been there
too.
We've been there.
We've been nearly everywhere
Ellery
done.
Creek, Big Hole.
That's why we've got these maps.
These are such cool maps.
I'll go through this tonight and make a plan, yeah? So we're going Queensland, possibly through the centre or New South Wales. Yeah, don't worry about Fraser because that's part of it. If we go to Queensland, we'll be doing Fraser anyway.
That is not right.
I've got it upside down. Look at it.
We also have that.
It is gorgeous. We've gone all through here and done all of this as well, twice. And through
What's
here.
this?
I wanted to try and get there.
The black hole.
Because we're going down we're taking the Great Central Road, and then remember we had our intercooler pipe kept blowing off, and we're having all those troubles with the alternator. I wanted to duck down here. Anyway, this is a dope map. We've got all of this area to explore.
Hold on, I'm pretty sure a bunch up there is not filled out either.
Yeah, it's not. Do you understand how big that is?
You still here doing this?
Yeah, I've been up all night. I think I figured it out. You're not going to like it, but I figured it out. We're going to go, so we're down here in Torquay, Geelong, Mildura. So I know that's about 550 k's because this is about 400 from memory. From Mildura, we'll do Mungo National Park up to Menindee. Is that how you say that? Menindee? Like there's some really nice lakes there and some cool sunsets and things like that. In conclusion, we'll follow the Darling River, follow that up past Mungo National Park, up through Menindee, follow it up to Burke, which in that stretch I don't think there's much going on, which is, I don't know, I'll find something to do. Then from Burke, we'll head up to St George, we'll cross the Queensland border, head to St George, and then from there up into Queensland. There's a lot of inland stuff. It keeps us away from everything we've already done. I don't know, plans will change. We always change our plans, but I'm thinking that's the general direction we'll head. Anyway, that's what I've been doing all night. Alright, we've got lots to do. Let's get it.
We have 4 points of contact of people that we're trying to chase up to fix our van. One being Cruiser Van, who is still supposed to be warranting our electrical systems in both truck and caravan, as well as a bunch of other warranty issues. That front is not fronting. Then we have the Week Transport, who is the transport company that delivered our caravan. We have actually tried to bypass all insurance companies because they were taking just too long. So we have even sent them a letter from the solicitor just claiming all of our damages from them. As for the two insurance companies, our insurance company and the transport insurance company, Our insurance company has been as good as...
You made that up just now, or what?
saying. From our massive claim that we did, the amount of assessors that I sent out to see that caravan on behalf of KT Insurance and our own individual ones, they have come back to us. They said they'd cover the carabiner, safety pin, the bolts under the A-frame at the front where the hitch goes, and then it almost felt like it was a bit of a gaslight. They even said, although we don't believe this stuff happened whilst in transit, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt anyway, which was the toolbox at the front and the fan and the TV inside. And then there was absolutely no mention of the severe damages to our caravan, being the speed liner was scraped off and the axle being bent and the integrity of the chassis. Just didn't even say anything about those. So that's where that lands with our KT Insurance. We have a solicitor now getting back to them on that, appealing their decision, again providing all of our reports, like we have our own independent reports to go with that. And then there was the transport company's insurance company, who we still have not had a decision from yet. They keep moving the due date forward and forward of when they're going to give us a decision, as much as we really need something right now because we've spent a lot of money out of pocket on accommodation and hire cars and everything. And
we just want them to do their job correctly.
Yeah.
We've got all the evidence there of what happened. We just need them to assess it properly, and we just hope they're a more reputable company than what KT Insurance have been.